Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's very special video. I was not sure if I was going to get this up this week or not, but it all worked out and I am so excited to share. I wanted to get this up much sooner, but the kids have been on another level this morning. So Andrew just left with them to go run errands and stuff, so I am sitting down to film. As you can see in this pink folder, I have a brand new monthly planner to share with you guys. This is something that I've been dreaming about for quite some time. It's something that I personally need myself, and funny story, I created the January version for it, and then I was kind of looking at the month of November and I was like, I need this like now. So I decided to sit down and get the November one designed and everything. So without further ado, I want to just dive right into it. I'm also going to plan out the month of November with you guys today, but let's go ahead and open up this brand new monthly planner. So this is called the To-Done monthly planner, and it's essentially a pre-decorated monthly planner with tons of productivity pages. I wanted to have something that was 90% of the way done already, that had all the pages that I personally feel are essential. You obviously don't have to use them all. If there's some in there that you don't need, you can just, you know, ignore those pages. But I just needed something that was going to be really quick, really easy, and all of that. So, and I forgot to grab my notes here. I want to make sure I don't forget things. So, okay, so with the To-Done monthly planner release, they are undated monthly planners. I wanted to do this specifically so that you could reuse it over and over again. And it's really quick and easy to date a monthly spread. You guys will see that here in just a minute. So with the To-Done monthly planner, again, it's undated. You are going to receive matching planner covers. So if you want to switch out your cover each week, you can do that. You are going to receive the landscape version and the portrait version of the monthly planner. You're also going to receive a Monday start, like Monday monthly, Monday week, a Sunday, and a Sunday. And then also, you are going to get a 5-week monthly view and a 6-week monthly view. So you're going to receive 12 monthly planners in total. And that way, whatever the month is, if you need that extra row of boxes, you have it. Whatever start date you prefer, you have it. If you want to switch between landscape and portrait, you have that. So you'll have all of that. And then you also get a matching sticker book. It's a mini kit. So I will be sharing that with you guys here in just a minute. And that is going to be a great sneak peek, by the way, of some of the reformats that are coming. Not all of them for like the full kits, but the mini kit contains quite a few. So let's dive right into it. The first thing I am going to share is the covers, so you can guys can get like a feel for the theme. So this is the landscape cover. So the sunflowers are just beautiful. The colors in this kit are absolutely gorgeous. So you've got plaid, which I feel like screams fall. And then you have this blue one here with the leaves. So those are the landscape planners. And then you have the portrait, or covers rather. You have the portrait covers here as well. So just very simple. These are huge PNG images that you just layer on top of the existing cover if you want to switch it out. And that basically adjusts like the thumbnail that you see. That's pretty much the only thing it does. And then it's got a space to label things too. Now, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, whew. I'm so excited. Okay, so here is the To-Done monthly planner, and let me just go back to the cover here so you guys can see. We'll start from the beginning. So here is the cover for the landscape version. I will do a flip through of the portrait version as well, but I'm just so excited. Okay, So if you tap on the middle here, or if you swipe over, it's going to take you to a monthly dashboard. So the dashboard has spaces where you can write goals, monthly to-dos, birthdays, you know, whatever you want to put over here. You could do like bills that are due, whatever you want. You get this big monthly habit tracker here, so you can put your monthly tasks or any habits you're working on. All of the To Done monthly planners will have 31 days. That way they will fit for any month. That's kind of how I wanted to do it. And then you get this big space here, which you can use for like a vision board, or you can put some memories there and things like that. As you can see, you've got some tape that's taping the corners down and everything, and you get the color scheme here as well. So that is the monthly dashboard page. All these buttons over here are hyperlinked. So you've got a monthly dashboard, you get your monthly calendar, you get 5 weeks of pre-decorated pages, a daily dashboard that you can just like reuse each day, or you can duplicate it if you like to save all your daily pages. I personally always just use a daily dashboard and I erase it and then reuse it each day. That's just kind of what works best for me. You get a master task tracker, you get budget pages, meal planning pages, wellness pages, notes, and you also get dividers. So I wanted to provide dividers just in case you want to insert any templates or add-ons, which those are to come. There's currently add-ons in the shop, but I'm going to be creating monthly versions of add-ons, and then obviously with the hub system, there's going to be templates included with that too. So you can insert this in your hub if you want. You can use it as a standalone, whatever you want to do. But let's go through each page. So here's the monthly view. As I said, it is undated, so you get this washi all across the top. This is the Sunday start version. I like to do the hybrid, like Sunday start month with Monday start week, so that's what I'm showing you here today. And then you get this faded clip art in the background, which I think is so fun. And then the stickers that come with this, you get like deco dots, tons of different date dot options, so you can just really quickly date it and then put in your events and stuff like that. So that is the monthly page, just a nice like blank-ish canvas, and the colors are just beautiful. So that's the monthly view, and then we'll flip through the weeks. So here's week 1. Now you can use each week on its own, or if you really like a specific week, you can just duplicate it and reuse it if you want to. But we've got this really adorable porch swing in the background, the pumpkins down here, some sidebar space, so if you wanted to put like pictures over here or widgets or whatever, you could do that. And then each like day of the week you get a blank one here, which these do fit our widgets. So if you purchase any of the 2023 sticker kits, you'll get access to a ton of widgets. So if you have one of those kits, you get access to over 100 widgets in the Dropbox in the widgets tab. That is going to be changing for 2024. I'm going to start releasing widget packs separately from the sticker books, which is going to lower the price of the sticker books, which I think is a great change. And the widgets will fit in these boxes, which is really fun. So you get a different style, different look each week. So here's week 1. Here's week 2 with like kind of the split. So you get the boxes on the side, the clip art in the middle, and then you can put whatever you want in the middle here. Here's week 3 with all of the fall leaves in the background. I just love this one. Here is week 4. Again, you get some sidebar space too. So if you want to add a mini calendar, you could add a mini calendar here if you want. You can add a mini calendar here. We have the All Things calendar volume 1 out. I do want to work on volume 2, but it'll be a little bit before that's available. But if you have the All Things calendar volume 1, you have tons of different styles to pick from. You can put little calendars in if you like to have that to reference on your page. So you have that over here. You can again put pictures over here. You also have a blank one here that you can use for whatever you would like. So my whole way of thinking was like you could put a checklist each day, or you could put events in each day, however you want to use it. And then here's the final week. This is so adorable, the little fox. How cute is that little fox? Seriously. So here is the 5th week. So you get the little background here, the circles where you can put your stuff, and then the little fox, obviously. Just, I love him. So those are the weekly pages, and then we get into the daily page. So the daily page, you're gonna have a spot to put your schedule. So it says today's schedule, and it goes from 5 all the way to 11. Now that could be 5 p.m. to 11 a.m. So if you work overnight, I left the AMs and PMs out intentionally so that if you are more of like an overnight worker, you can still use this and everything. So you get lots of space there. You get 3 checklists right here. You get a blank box where you can put like a quote or different stickers, however you want to do it. You get this little line section where you can journal or maybe write what you're grateful for. This nice big box down here where you could put pictures, whatever you want to do. And then up here you've got a spot where you can write the date, and then you get the weather icons here that you can color in, or you can use a transparent circle to mark the weather, and then it's got the high and the low here too. So that's the daily page for the To Done planner. Then we have the master task tracker. So it says master task tracker up here. You've got the really pretty like faded washi in the background just to add a touch of deco to it. And then you've got your annual tasks, your monthly tasks, your seasonal tasks, weekly tasks, and daily tasks. So you can, you know, write everything in, type it in, however you want to do it. You could save it as an element. I would recommend doing that, like setting this page up and then saving it as an element if you use GoodNotes. You can also just copy and paste everything you write from month to month if you're wanting to like reuse this planner for other months or use a different theme and all of that. So that is the master task tracker. Then we get into the budget pages. So this is a budget plan, and very exciting, I am going to have budget videos back on the channel. I'm not exactly sure when. I still need to sit down and actually figure out what our November budget even is. But Andrew and I, we are getting salaries now from the business, and so I'm going to be sharing all of that information and stuff in a future video. But these are what I would consider to be like the essential budget pages. Obviously everyone's budget situation is different, and it's hard to include everything that everyone could need, but I did my best to make it as like universal as possible. So you have a spot here where you can write in your goals, your income, any miscellaneous items. So those could be like your financial goals. So maybe your debt snowball, maybe, you know, extra to retirement or certain investments, or you have to get Halloween costumes that month, whatever it may be. There's just a nice big miscellaneous section, and then notes. And then you've got your bills. So bills, anything with a due date, and then expenses, which I feel like are like groceries, household products, you know, gasoline, things like that. So you've got lots and lots of space to write out all of that and figure out your budget plan. All these buttons up here are hyperlinks. So if you go here, that's going to take you to your weekly check-in, where you have 5 weeks where you can check in with like groceries, gas, household, all of that kind of stuff. So weeks 1 through 5, you got a spot for notes down here as well. And then we have a transaction log. I ordered these intentionally, like the page order, so that you could just flip over, look at your weekly check-in, fill in your budget, or flip over this way, do your transaction log, and flip over this way. So you can track all your transactions here. You can also duplicate a monthly page anytime you want. If you ever want more than one monthly calendar, you can always duplicate it and put it wherever you want in your calendar or like in your planner. So if you prefer to track your transactions in like a monthly view, you could copy the monthly view page and you could paste it anywhere in the budget section that makes sense. You'll just need to know that you have to swipe over to get to it. So you could put it, for example, right after the master task tracker, or you could put it right after the budget plan, however you want to do it. So, but here's the transaction logs. There's a spot to write the account. So if you have, like, for example, for us, we use a credit card for certain transactions like groceries and gas. We're using our Costco credit card for that. And then certain bills come out of our checking account. So I want to check each account, and I know that certain expenses are going to come out of certain accounts and things like that. So there's a spot to specify the account. There's a spot to write in your key, so you can color code. You could write, you could write groceries and then maybe like highlight it in pink or something like that, or write in, you know, gas, highlight it in orange, and then that way you can highlight your transactions and identify the categories and stuff that way. And then you've got a nice big spot for notes here, and then the buttons down here for your transactions. You've got a spot where you can write tracked, you can check it off. The date of the transaction, the description, so you could write the store you went to. You could also write the category if you prefer, and then debit, credit, and balance. So that is a way to kind of keep track of all of your transactions. And then there's also a sinking funds page, so you've got a spot to write all your sinking funds. I believe there's like 30 plus spots for sinking funds. And then you also have a spot where you can write down all of your transactions for the sinking funds that month, and that way you can reconcile everything at the end of the month and all of that. And then you have a debt tracker, so you have a spot where you can write in the account, the beginning balance, the minimum payment, the interest rate, any notes, and then you can kind of keep track of all your payments and stuff. And I personally will be copying and pasting this month to month so I can kind of keep track of, you know, how much is going to principal, how much is going to interest, and the running balance and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. And then the savings tracker. So same deal, you've got a spot to write the account, your goal. So maybe this is your emergency fund and your goal is to have, you know, 6 months of expenses in there. A big spot for notes, and then date, description, deposit, withdrawal, and balance. So those are all of the budget pages that are included. Then you get into the meal plan, so you've got a spot over here to write a big grocery list. You got that little pie down there. I thought that was a really cute touch. A spot where you can write the week, and then breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and then all the days of the week, so you can kind of do your meal plan there. Really fun. You can, once you write out your list, you can copy and paste this into your like meal planning sidekick if you want, or you could even like take a screenshot of it with the lasso tool and send it to yourself, however you want to do that. You can also, you know, if you have GoodNotes on your phone too, you can have it sync to where you can pop in and see everything too. So I thought that was really fun. And then you have a wellness tracker. So a lot of you have asked me to bring this particular layout back, and I was really excited to do so. I made some minor changes just to kind of make it, again, more universal based on goals and things like that. So there's Monday through Sunday here, and then you've got health stats. So I wanted to do that just in case people aren't, you know, weighing in all the time or taking measurements, or maybe you want to track your blood sugar too. I wanted to leave it just more all-encompassing. A spot to write your sleep, so you could write like notes about your sleep, how many hours you got, your water intake, your food intake. So maybe it's just writing your meals, maybe you're tracking calories, maybe you're tracking WW, like Weight Watchers points, all of that, and then activity, and then any notes you want to make. So it could just be like your mood for the day, or maybe it's like your menstrual cycle time, whatever kind of general stuff you want to write, but this just should encompass everything. You can duplicate the meal plan and the wellness tracker too, so if you want to save all those weeks you can, or you can reuse it as a dashboard, however you want to do that. But look at that little fox like coffee cup down there. Oh my gosh, so cute. And I don't know if I zoomed in for the washi up there, but all of the pages have like washi in the headers, which I think is just such a fun like decorative touch and everything. So there's the wellness tracker, and then you got notes. So the sunflower down here, so cute. And then you've got like 4 columns here with all the colors, so you could write notes about anything you want here. You could write notes like maybe you had a meeting on this day and you want to write your notes here for that meeting, or you know, you want to write down like a brain dump of all the tasks you have to do for home or for work, whatever it may be. So this is just a big nice blank space where you can do all that. And then you get into your dividers. So there are 5 dividers included. So you got a spot to label them all right here. Divider 1. Each divider has a different like look to it. So you can write in the title here. If you tap on the circle, it's going to take you back to that main divider page. But again, you can use this if you want to like track reading, for example. Maybe you want to put a reading bookshelf behind one of the dividers, all of that kind of stuff. So there's all of that. So here's the divider 1, divider 2, divider 3, 4, and 5. So those are all the pages that are included. If you want to get back to the cover, you can tap on the dashboard and swipe over and everything. I did do a poll in our Facebook group asking about like a power button to close the planner, and by far a lot of you said you don't use that button, so I wanted to have more space over here, so I did remove the power button. But if you ever do want to get back to it, just tap on your dashboard, swipe, you're good to go, and then you can change out your cover and stuff that way too. So that is the landscape. Let me show you the portrait because there are differences between them because, you know, the orientation's different, the amount of space you have to work with is different. So same thing, you tap here, that's going to take you to your dashboard, and then you've got that same setup here with a spot for a vision board, some checklists, and then a monthly little habit tracker down here. Here is the monthly view and all of the weeks. I just love that swing. I think that's so cute. So a little bit different. Everything's laid out differently. So this is just such a great option if, you know, you just are limited on time for the month and you want a really cute spread, but you just don't have the time to put it together. I have done a lot of the hard work for you, where you just have to put in your information and it's gonna look so cute and so good. So here are all the pages, so you can kind of just get an idea of what they look like. They're a little bit different, but all the same information on each. And I do have listing photos and stuff like that up as well if you want like a closer look at things, but it's all basically the same. It just looks a little bit different and everything, and this is what it looks like when you turn and everything. The portrait's really nice. You got a lot of space with the portrait as well, as you can see. So that works out really nicely. And you can split screen, so if you want to work in your portrait planner and you want to split screen with your sticker book, I would recommend putting it in landscape and then just kind of zooming in and kind of doing it that way. You also can, you don't have to zoom in, but I like to. So yeah, that is the portrait version. I think because this video is already getting pretty long, I'm going to just actually put this up as just a launch video, and then I'm going to do my monthly plan with me separate, because otherwise this video is going to be forever long. So I still need to show you guys the sticker book. So but that is the portrait version, and same thing, all the buttons up here are in the same order. So if you want to bop around and get around, that's how you would do that, is by tapping on your buttons at the top. So alright, so now let's take a look at the stickers. Okay, so let's open up the sticker book, which is right here, and I'm going to go back to the cover. So it says Fall is My Fave Mini Kit 1, and all the tabs over here are date dots, months and days, labels, functional icons, scrapbook, miscellaneous, quotes, and widget shapes. So there are still over 700 stickers in this sticker book. There's not really any deco or washi because that's all included in the planner and everything, but there are some like more decorative type of elements, so I will definitely show those to you. So here are the date dots. Oh, and by the way, that little note is still there from me, by the way. But here are the date dots. You've got these really gorgeous sunflowers that I am definitely going to use in my monthly spread. I think that's going to be such a nice touch with the layout here. So just to show you, like, I look at the layout and kind of decide from there like what I think the date dot should look like and everything. You've got the sunflowers up here, and so I just thought that would be such a fun little touch in the actual monthly spread as well. So there's the deco dots. Then you get some date dots, the solid circle, the quarter circle. You also get flags and brush stroke. So those are the date dot options, and then you get numbers as well, which I feel like the numbers are going to be so fun to use. So these are transparent, and you can just go in and you can paste the number right behind, and like, look how cute that looks. Seriously, like, so cute. And you can use whatever, you know, dates you want to use and everything. You could put the sunflowers in the corner, you could put the circles in the bottom corner, however you want to do it, but it should be very quick and easy to date your spreads and everything. And then you've got months and days, so we still have that like tall script with the cursive running through it. And then I did change the font here to more of this like kind of brush stroke looking, and let me just copy and paste this over so you guys can see. So this white outline looks fantastic on the monthly view. So let's see, are you gonna, it's been doing this to me too, you guys. I know some people have talked about like how it's not letting you copy and paste. GoodNotes has been a little bit glitchy, but hopefully they'll release some fixes soon. But you can like kind of center that up there, and like look how stinking adorable that looks. So cute. You could put like a label here if you wanted to use one of the other monthly types of stickers and stuff. You could do that, but I personally love the white outline. I think that looks so good. So there's that, and then you also have this here, which is a new style. It's kind of got that paint streak with the cursive running through it, so I love that. This is definitely a glimpse of the new sticker kits and some of the changes that were made, so I love this one so much. And this would be really great to use with like a mini calendar underneath it for your weekly spreads and everything. I think that'd be really cute. And then you've got the days of the week here, so if you do want to switch out like your day of the week and stuff, you want to cover it up. I still wanted to provide options for that, but you don't have to, obviously they're already there, but just in case you wanted to, I wanted to provide those options. And then you have some new weekend stickers too. So we still have this style. This does have a white outline around it now. And then we have this banner here. This one here just fits perfectly, like stretched across a column. And then you've got the flags right here too. So those are really, really fun. And then we get into the labels. So we've got some pattern labels at the top here. So there's these tabs, which I think are really fun, like with a checklist underneath it or an ombre box, however you want to do it. But you could put like, you know, your to-do list and then put some checklists underneath it, something like that. Or you obviously could use this to mark an event too, a different way of marking an appointment if you wanted to do that. Maybe you've got like a work meeting. I think that would be a really cute way to use that. And then you've got your rectangles, squares, circles, the scallop labels, and then some appointment labels. These no longer have the dashes in them, and I'll show you, they're still dashes, but they're not included there. So there's that, that's the same. And then there's this appointment label too, where you've got this big color block where you can write in the time, and then you've got the dashes here, and there's white in the middle so it'll cover up stuff. But those are different appointment label options. And then we've got some flags here, some arrows. These are budget little labels, so you can write in the company up there, the payee, the amount, and then you can check it off once it's paid. A lot of you have requested to bring corner flags back, and we have done that. So there are now corner flags in the kits, these solid flags, and then these little labels here are perfect for writing the time on top. So I don't have time labels yet, but I will be adding time label scripts to the shop in the very near future, but you could very easily, you know, type it out or write it in there and stuff too. So a lot of people wanted time labels back and corner flags, so there's that. And obviously you can use these for other things other than time. But then we've got this page here where you've got the rectangle boxes. This has white in the middle, and this looks really, really cute, you guys, for like blocking out big chunks of time. So let me just share with you. You can use it as like a regular, oh my goodness, this is, hopefully they will fix this soon. You can use this as like a regular, you know, appointment label and put it like side to side if you wanted to do that. Or you could also squish it down a little bit and stretch it across. And I feel like that's such a cute way to like mark, you know, big chunks of time too. It's not gonna look perfect, but you could do that as well. And I think that looks really, really cute. So you've got that one with the white in the middle, and then also the two-tone. So you can do that either style. Then there's these scallop labels here too with the white in the middle. I just think that's adorable. And then we have some dash flags, rectangles, and rounded rectangles. And then on this page we have a solid white outline, and then we also have just totally solid colors here, some brush stroke ones thrown in there too, and then some transparent shapes right there as well for you. So those are those labels. And then we've got some quote boxes. I wanted to pull in quote boxes, so I had some favorite stickers from other kits that we've released in the past, and I wanted to pull them in. So we've got little quote boxes, we have post-it notes, and then the reminder got a little bit of a change, so the font changed, and then I wrote cancel and okay, so little reminders. Then we still have these like corner flags, so I put day off, no school, and payday, and then there was a font change here, so canceled, nope, and rescheduled. So I love that. I love this cursive font, by the way, it's so cute. And then we have the functional section, so we have some check boxes here. We have ombre checklists, and then I did pull in these houses. I've seen quite a few people using these houses, and I wanted to pull them in. I feel like they're just great for marking like chores and things like that. So I'm really excited to offer those in the kits now in the matching colors. And then of course we have our circle checklists and our square checklists. And then we have some habit trackers. And I did pull in the little Apple watches or just watches in general in the sticker books. And then we have water trackers here and stars. These stars fit perfectly inside, so you can kind of like mark your star ratings that way and everything. And then we have this really fun mood tracker where you can just draw a line, you know, for how you're feeling. So today I'm super excited because I have this new, the new products coming out. And let me put myself on, oh, I am on Do Not Disturb. I'll just have to message him in a little bit. Well, let me message him real quick. Sorry guys. I can edit this part out. He's dropping off paperwork for, Andrew's dropping off paperwork for like our payroll and stuff. Okay, sorry. Okay, so like I was saying, you can kind of draw an arrow to, you know, I'm feeling super excited today and everything because I'm launching all these new products. Okay, I get like distracted so easily, but yeah, so that is a really fun little mood tracker you can use, and you can put that, I feel like the perfect spot for that is actually on the daily page in this little box. So let me share with you real quick. Go to the daily page. So I feel like this will fit just absolutely perfectly in this little box here. So if you wanted to, like, you know, write your mood there, you could easily do that. You also could put it down here in this box, however you want to do it, but I feel like that is just such a great way to track your mood, and you can change your arrow on each day and everything. And then I restarted my GoodNotes because it was definitely giving me some issues. And then let me go, giving you a sneak peek there, back to, no, we're in functional. Okay, so those are all the functional stickers, and then we get into icons, you guys. I have added so many icons to the shop, and all of the icons that are in the other kits are in this kit because I did not want to skimp on the icons in any way, shape, or form. So I did create something new and fun for icons. These are icon labels, and I feel like these are just really great options for you know, marking in your planner certain things. So you can use this one here, and my whole thought was like you could take, so let's like grab maybe balloons because my grandma's birthday is coming up. You could put the balloons right in here, so you can put it in the circle, and then you can write whatever the event is next to it. So you've got two different styles for that. You've got the one up here where you can put the icon here and then write it in down there, whatever it is, and then you've got this one here. So I thought those would be just a really fun, unique way to use icons and give you kind of like a designated spot to put them. You can use them anywhere you want, obviously, but I just thought that was kind of a fun way to do that. And then we've got flags here with a little pattern in them, and then heart icons, exclamation points, check marks, and asterisks. And then we get into all of the icons, and there are 5 sheets of them. So I did try to group them together in like, you know, similar stuff. So we've got like the party stuff up here, we have health and fitness, wellness, all of that, self-care, and then we get into cleaning down here. So you can see some of the new icons. Some of them I wanted to offer like both styles, like for the dusting, and then a lot of people have said they've missed like certain icons, so I did bring them back. And then the little vacuum cleaner as well. And then on this page, we've got a recycle can, we've got this clothesline, a little Roomba vacuum, all sorts of different new fun options for you. And like I said, I did group them together to be kind of like, you know, similar. So like all your tech and work and stuff like that is there. Reading, everything. And then this last page here contains a lot of the new stuff too. There's new stuff sprinkled in throughout here too, as you've seen, but I have gotten tons and tons and tons of requests for like sports and activities and things like that, and I found myself needing that too, so I decided to add a ton of new like sports and activities type of stuff. So we have like a game night, we have crafting, like yarn and painting, music, which I'm going to use that for piano, dance. I've gotten so many people who have wanted that icon back, so I did bring it back. We've got drama, we have karate or taekwondo, cheer, swimming, volleyball, basketball, football, and then soccer, hockey, golf, tennis, and wrestling was a last minute ad because I don't remember who it was, but someone in our Facebook group had asked for wrestling, so I did bring that back, or bring that in. And then we have some school related stuff, lunch, pencil, a cross, a church, a Bible, and then some like kid stuff, so like going to the park or play dates, or, you know, dropping off at preschool, whatever it may be. So lots and lots and lots of icons, you guys, so many of them, and those are going to be so fun to play with, so I'm excited. And then we get into the scrapbook section. So you're gonna find some frames here. We've got some new types of frames too. So we have your standard Polaroid, your wider Polaroid, and then I got a request from Jade about bringing in like a portrait style frame. So I did these. They're hollow in the middle. So let me pull in this picture of the cutest puppy in the world, my Mando Man, and you can arrange and then send to back. So not lined up perfectly, I cut off his nose, but you can kind of see how that works and everything. So I just feel like that is so, so fun. So there's that, and then also a square style of that same frame. And then we have the like strip up here. You've got some different labels to put on your frames if you'd like, all in like the different, you know, themes. So bring on the pumpkin spice, I'm falling for you, all the fall feels, sweater weather, and then crisp air and crunchy leaves. And then some paper clips and some tacks as well in the matching colors. So that's a scrapbook. There's torn paper as well. So I love my torn paper. You guys see me use it all the time, so I wanted to bring that in. I feel like it's just a great mix. So as you can see, like on the pages, there's not a lot of pattern brought in to some of the pages, so I thought like this would be a great ad for it. Like you could put it on the monthly view, you could put it in a corner down here, on the like daily pages and some of like the more functional pages and stuff like that, like productivity pages. I have to have torn paper, so I decided to include it. I just love it so much. So that's that. And then we get into the miscellaneous. So there's a lot of like miscellaneous abstract objects and stuff like that. Some more like journaling deco type of stuff. So we have these little squiggles, and they are transparent. So they, you can kind of see through them, and it just adds, I like the transparent because it like adds just such a nice like subtle touch. And deco stickers and different things like that, like little like, you know, sticky pads and things like that. These are going to be included in like the main kits. They just look really good on top. Like for example, if I wanted to pull this and put it like over top of this one and then arrange, like send it back, you can kind of like add a little bit of an extra touch that way, and I just personally love that. So And actually, let me just undo that's easier. Okay, so you get these like journaling deco type of things, different accents and stuff like that. And then you've got a bunch of like arrows and more squiggles and little accent marks and stuff like that. So that's the miscellaneous, just a couple sheets of like some fun different type of things. These little like post-it sticky pads would look great in like the sidebar area too. And then last but not least, or not the last but not least, we have quotes. And then we have one more thing. So I forgot, I had the quotes mixed in with this stuff at first, and then I decided to separate it. So, okay, so we have quotes. So there's Hello Fall, and as you can see when you zoom in, you've got like the pattern incorporated, which I feel like is so fun. So like the Give Thanks has the plaid incorporated, and then we have leaves are falling, autumn is calling, fall is my favorite color, and it's fall, y'all. So different quotes you can put in there. And then we have widget shapes as well. We just have the pattern ones. So you get the vertical rectangle, both with this rounded square and the straight edge, and then the horizontal rectangle, and then the rounded square down here as well. So again, I wanted to include like more pattern type of stuff because a lot of like the outlines for the weekly pages are more solid. So I feel like mixing those together is gonna be a really nice, clean look. So, so yeah, those are the widget shapes, and that is the sticker book. That is the planner. That is the new release for today. Definitely a longer video, so I am for sure, I know at the beginning of this video, I think I said I was gonna include my monthly plan with me. I'm gonna film that separately, so you guys can like see this in action, because I am gonna plan out the month of November and everything soon. I need to do my November budget, and you guys will see me using this new To Done monthly pre-decorated planner, because like we have just been so busy, especially with getting all the 2024 stuff ready, kids activities. We have a lot of family stuff going on. Like I needed something quicker and easier for me to like stay on top of, and this was my solution, was to come up with like a pre-decorated, everything's pretty much done for you. You just put in the information like with your sticker book that comes with it, put in your specific like appointment information, all that kind of stuff, and then you're just good to go, you know? Like, oh, and this would be really cute too to put, I was just thinking, like if you have like a party or something, you could put this like in, so let's resize, like covering a time right here if you wanted to, if you kind of want to mark the time that way. I just kind of randomly thought of that. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these new goodies today. As I mentioned, I have the January one almost all the way done. I did not plan to release this until later. This was the third option, by the way. In previous videos I've talked about like there's gonna be 2 new planners, maybe a third. This was the third, and the January one has been like done-ish for a while. I just have to do the stickers for it, and I have art picked out for the like December one. The January one you could easily use for December too, so if you don't celebrate Christmas and stuff and you want more of a winter theme, I feel like the January will work well for that. And that's the beauty of this being undated, by the way, is you can use it in any month you want. If you want to use this in October, you can use it in October. If you want to use it in September, you can use it in September, like however you want to do it. And then like when, you know, I'll release like a Christmas specific To Done monthly planner, but then I'll do winter ones too. So I'm not super sure when I'll have those ready to go. I'm also going to see how popular this is. I don't want to go through and like make a whole year's worth if this is not something that you guys are like wanting necessarily. I know I personally I'm going to use it because like I said, my life is crazy and I want cute planner spreads, but like I just don't have the time as much these days to put all of that effort into it. And I just love the look of this. Like, come on, it's so cute, and it's gonna be so easy to create like functional spreads. Like I'm gonna be able to plan so much faster. It's gonna be insane. So I'm personally really excited about it, but I'm gonna see like kind of what the demand is, see what you guys think. I definitely want to have like the Christmassy and wintry one up like pretty soon, but I also have other priorities that I need to work on too, so they'll be released in November. I'm just not super like sure when. I just need to look at my calendar and figure out when I'm going to put those together. But anyways, I hope that you guys are excited about this new release. I have loved putting this together. It's so fun for me. It's just, yeah, it's good time. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys love it. You'll see this in action very soon in both a monthly plan with me and a monthly budget, which is very exciting. I'm excited to bring budget videos back. I feel like it's needed. I feel like, you know, the accountability is nice for me personally, and I miss filming them and just kind of, I don't know, I've always done budgeting videos on my channel, so I feel like it'll be good to bring them back, and I get a lot of requests to bring them back, so I think that'll be a good thing. But anyways, that is it for today. I'm going to edit this video, get it up as soon as possible for you guys. The second this goes live, I'll publish the listing in Etsy, so you can find it in the new release section of the shop. And if you have any questions, comments at all, of course, leave those below, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye!